Friends, welcome to the Boolean Brain in continuation to LeetCode Daily Challenge series, where we are solving the daily LeetCode challenge problem right from intuition to implementation. So let us take a look at today's problem statement. So if you see, we have covered so far 25 challenges and we are into the last week of the monthly LeetCode challenge. Let us take a look at today's problem statement. Okay, the tag is easy. The title says minimum absolute difference. So given an array of distinct integers, find all pairs of elements with the minimum absolute difference of any two elements. Okay, we have to find all pairs of elements with minimum absolute difference of any two elements. Okay, we have to return a list of pairs in ascending order with respect to pairs. Each pair a comma b follows a and b are from array obviously, and a is less than b. Okay, and b minus a equals to minimum absolute difference of any two elements in array. Okay, so let us try to understand this with example. So we have given this array and it is mentioned that, so the hint is this: we have given that all elements are distinct. Okay, and we have to find minimum absolute difference. Okay, and we have to return list of pairs in ascending order. So the output itself expects the elements or the pairs to be in ascending order. Okay, so after reading all these elements, so you should be very clear to how to approach this. And before even thinking of solution, first take a look at the constraints. The array length goes to 10 power 5, right? So if the first brute force approach that will come to anyone's mind is of trying and com computing all possible pairs using two loops I and j, because order doesn't matter. Okay, we can simply put two loops ij pair, and for each pair ij we can check if the given pair satisfies this condition, that is a minus b is the minimum. So in the first iteration we can keep some minimum, we can find the minimum, and then using two loops we can check, but that will go to O of n square. Okay, which is kind of not ideal because 10 power 5 will not accept. So simply using these hints, we want elements to be distinct, we want ascending order. So simple technique is sort. And why you want sort? Because sorting goes to n log n. Okay, sorting itself goes to n log n, and n log n of 10 power 5 will definitely be accepted solution. Okay, so then I think the intuition and approach is now clear. We will initially sort the elements. After sorting the elements, all the positions, all the elements will be in ascending order. Once the elements are in ascending order, we can go on iterating one time and find the minimum difference between any two, because minimum difference can be between consecutive elements, right? See, these two cannot have a minimum difference with 4. It is only possible that it can have minimum difference with the next immediate element, because all the elements are in sorted order. Okay, one in first round we will find the minimum difference, and yeah, this is step 2. Step 1 was basically for sort the array. Okay, and step 3 is nothing but step 2, basically iterate on array and check pairs satisfying or pairs matching difference to minimum diff. Okay, let's call this min diff to min diff. Okay, so this is a 3 steps simple solution. Let us quickly try to implement this. Okay, we initially want to sort the array. So array dot begin. So I'm using the C++ stl sort function to sort the elements. Now array sorted, I want to find the minimum diff, right? So what I will do, I will start a loop. I'll start from 1. Why 1? Because I will check with I minus 1. Okay, I less than arr dot size I plus plus, and I will check I will need to declare int main def, which is initially assigned to int max. Why I am assigning to int max? Because I want to calculate the min, right? So this is the initial assigned value, which is very large. So at each step I will try to check if this can be updated. Minimum of min diff comma arr of I minus arr of I minus 1. Okay, cool, great. Now I want to form this answer. My return type is a vector of vector, right? It's answer. This is also my return type. Now again I need to have similar loop, I starting from 1 less than n, end I plus plus, and here I will check if the difference is exactly equals to the minimum diff, isn't it? If the minimum is exactly equal to minimum diff, then I can simply append that to my answer. Array dot pushback, we are using vector, so it's a pushback. The elements would be arr of I minus 1, arr of I. Okay, it's a pair. Cool. Let's try to run with sample test cases. Okay, arr of I exactly equals to min diff. What mistake did I do? Okay, this, some extra pair was missing. Okay, let's try to run this. My bad, I forgot to comment the example. Cool, sample are passing. Let's quickly try to submit and check. And yes, the completion streak, we are on day 26 and we have successfully solved the today's problem statement. So I hope I was able to explain you the approach, the intuition, and the live coding as well. If you are having any doubts, please do let me know in the comments. And I have also explained the time and space. So time is this, and space complexity is O of 1, because we are not using any extra space. Okay, cool. Thank you so much for watching the video.